Hi, I'm Lisa Filia. I am a certified life coach with a master's in psychology, and I'm also a confidence coach for people in their careers. I help them create direction and get the confidence to take action. I'm here today to talk to you about the idea of change. I notice a lot of my clients come to me desperate for a change. They have this urgency behind it. It feels like this have to mentality that they need to change and they need to do it now. And whether they're talking about change internally with themselves or they're talking about with their career or with relationships, there's something that just desperately in their mind has to change. And what this can do is it creates this it's coming from this resistance of our current reality. And really the key from this video is whenever we resist where we're at now, it makes us grip tighter to that current space and actually makes it harder to change. And this is important for us to know because a lot of times when people are so focused on having to change, they're so focused on what's wrong and needing to change it and making it different and making it better that they aren't able to see anything other than the wrong that's in front of them in their minds. And that resistance to their current state makes it impossible for them to get to the new place they're wanting to go. We need to know this because it is very counterintuitive. It's like when you set a goal and you grip hold of it so tightly, you want it so bad, you're so attached to it and the outcome and you're wanting it from this place of desperation that you're unable to really get momentum because you're too focused on the need to be somewhere else that you're not able to fully show up as you in the current moment. So if this is resonating with you, you might be wondering, then what do I do? I know I want to change, but you're telling me not to resist where I'm at, but that doesn't I don't understand what to do. So if that's how you're feeling, then just keep listening because I think this will really help. And it's this idea that we need to accept before we can change. Now, let's get to know what we mean by accept because I don't mean condone. Acceptance isn't condoning something. It's simply allowing us to be in the moment that we're in. So one example I always think about when I think about this is insomnia. I used to have terrible insomnia. Before any big event, I just wouldn't sleep at all. And it wasn't just that I was laying in bed, not able to sleep. It was an anxious, full-blown panic. I was waking my husband up. I was just crying. I was judging myself, frustrated, angry. It was pretty bad. And actually, that's what set me off then to discover coaching. And anyways, I'm going off track. But really what I'm sharing this story with you because I was so desperate to change this reality, to not have insomnia, that all I could do would think about insomnia and how bad it was and how I needed to get out of it, how I needed to change, how it'd be so much better when I could sleep. Would I even ever be able to get there? I must get there. And I had that pressure on me and that frustration, and I was clinging so tightly to the goal to fix this problem that all that did was make it worse because it made it so heavy and high pressured. The only way for me to overcome insomnia was for me to accept that I had insomnia. Not like, oh, okay, I have insomnia. Now what? That's not accepting. That's resisting. It's, okay, this is it. This is my reality. I can't sleep. And letting that not mean anything was wrong. It was neutral. Not sleeping was not a problem. It's not a problem. If I was supposed to sleep, I'd be asleep. And that is what acceptance became for me with insomnia. It was letting it be okay to feel anxious because I couldn't sleep. It was letting it be okay to not be asleep and not letting it mean anything was wrong or that I was bad because I couldn't sleep. When I did that, it made me able to let go of the immense urgency and desperation, which allowed me to calm down and get to sleep. It's so funny. It's kind of like a cosmic joke because in order to change, you have to be able to accept where you're at. And once you accept where you're at, you can change. But it no longer matters as much because you've accepted your reality. So that's what it's like with change. That's what it's like with goals as well. It's not that you just give up on the goal or you never think about the goal. It's that you don't attach so much meaning and weight to the goal. You make it neutral, whether or not you achieve the goal. And you can apply this to yourself too. We're so desperate to become bigger and better and more confident and more successful and more powerful and make more money and have more love, whatever it is for you. If you're grasping hold of that so tightly, you're never going to be able to get there. Instead, we need to take a step back and just accept where we're at. There's nothing wrong with it. You're exactly where you're supposed to be because it's where you are. And when we can come to terms with that, and when we can truly accept that and see that within ourselves and be okay, that's when we'll be able to be open to ourselves and vulnerable enough to ourselves to actually make any change. So that's what I have for you today, is that acceptance must come before change. If you would like help applying this to a specific change you're wanting to make, schedule a consultation with me. This is a 60-minute call, and it's 100% focused on you and understanding what's showing up for you and talking through some steps that would be able to help. You can schedule that by going to my website. It's LISAPHILYAW, so that's Lisa Filia, LISAPHILYAW.com/schedule. All right, I look forward to our call. Thank you.